In the remote viewing experiment, I must admit I was somewhat nervous whether I would actually be able to see anything, and when I first started the exercise, I convinced myself that I was not seeing anything, and I was almost to the point I'm not able or trained enough to do this. And then I started with the questions that you were asking. All of a sudden I began to see images, and even as I was thinking about leaving the remote viewing exercise and counting myself out, I began to see other things and more details than I would ever imagine. Actually, they were quite vivid the images were very vivid. I knew exactly what they were, and I was actually surprised how ultimately accurate some of them were. But it was not. In some cases, the images were not just images. I could, see them. I could almost smell them and taste them in a sense that I was actually there in the location.
So you actually were able to see what?
Rooms and also people. I think the one example was the room that I saw that was, I knew it was a bedroom, but it looked like it was being used for laundry and ironing and perhaps sewing or something like that. It was so obvious to me that that's what, still a bedroom, still possibly used as that from time to time, but mostly it was set up to do that. I think that was very vivid in my mind as to what that was. The other darkened room, I could not make out whether it was a darkened room, but I was pretty sure it was just a darkened room with a desk and a bookcase against the far wall, and the curtains were drawn, the lights were turned out, and the curtains were drawn, or the blinds were drawn, and that's what was making it dark. And then when I was viewing Olga's aunt, I had a very clear image of what she looked like in my mind.